Do you know that feeling when you jump into something completely new and it transforms everything? That's exactly what happened when I discovered geotechnical investigations. I went from being totally clueless to handling some projects. But how did I do that? Stick around and I'll tell you how exactly I did it. Hi, I'm Deborah Tusingwide, the founder also at Geotechnical and Mineral Exploration Farm. But believe it or not, I wasn't always into geotechnical investigations. In fact, I started out with a background in petroleum and mineral geosciences. Crazy, right? But my curiosity led me here, and today I'm going to share my journey with you. From being a complete newbie to mastering geotechnical work. I am a mineral lover, and shout out to all the mineral lovers out there. At first, I was more focused on researching how I could relate minerals with the soil, so that I am doing what I love, which are the minerals, and I'm incorporating it or relating it with something that people are familiar with. Now, there's also more focused on soil testing for agriculture and loans and that kind of scope of work. I loved what I was doing, but I felt like something was missing. So then one day when I was researching, I remember that day, I'll never forget that day, I stumbled across soil testing for construction. Oh my goodness. It was like a light bulb went off. Suddenly I was asking myself, what exactly is geotechnical investigation? And how can this relate to my passion for minerals? That's where the real journey began. Now let's be honest. I was in over my head. So what did I do? Of course, I reached out to everyone I could. Friends I studied with, university lecturers, and professionals that were already practicing. I was like a sponge, soaking in everything. Of course, by that time also had already ventured on online, and we had our online platforms, social media pages working. So I think per adventure, people started contacting me. There was this 6-story building in one day there. Those that know Kampala very well. 6-story building. I'm like, okay, I have a client, but I'm weak. So I called this particular lady, some engineer friend of mine. I love her deeply. She has been of great help, because most of the time when I have some inquiries, I usually inquire from her. And so this was an amazing moment, because the client called and they wanted a 6-story building. So I didn't know anything. So I called my engineer friend. I told her, by that time I wasn't her friend, but I called her. I was straightforward. I told her I've got zero experience, but I have a client. This engineer, she didn't hesitate to help. She sent over an expert who walked me through the process, and I was recording everything. Yes, taking notes as though my life depended on it. Obviously, that first client was a huge milestone for me, though I didn't manage to land the deal. I was nervous, terrified. I had no idea how to handle a client meeting or even give a proper quotation. I was just winging it, learning on the go. But what I took away from that experience was invaluable. Of course, with help from experts around me, I learned how to put together a solid quotation, how to communicate better, and I even recorded the entire conversation so that I could go back and study it much later. So while I didn't win the project, I left with something just as important: the confidence and the knowledge to move forward. That moment made me realize it's okay not to get everything right the first time. The process taught me that every step forward counts. So I was ready for the next opportunity. So this is to those of you that are just starting out. Remember, the road will not always be that smooth. You will have doubts, face challenges, and sometimes even miss out on big opportunities. But every single challenge teaches you something invaluable. Every time you face fear or uncertainty, you grow a little stronger. Don't be afraid to take that first step, even if you don't have all the answers. Guess what? You don't need to. You will learn, adapt, improve as you go. This is my advice to you. Trust the process. Stay passionate, and at least if you can, surround yourself with people who can help you, because that's how we grow. That's how you win in the long run, and I promise you that the journey will be worth it. Looking back, I'm still amazed at how far I have come. from not knowing anything about geotechnical investigations to running a business that handles a number of projects. It's been quite a ride. If you're out there wondering where to start, just know persistency and passion, those two will lead you through anything. If I can do it, so can you. So whether you're thinking of getting into geotech or you're just curious, my simple advice would be start where you are and don't be afraid to ask questions along the way. Thank you for watching. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe so that you get to watch more stories and insights about geotechnical investigations and mineral exploration. Let me know in the comments what's the biggest challenge you've faced when learning something new. Let's keep the conversation going. So, and if you ever need geotechnical services or advice, please feel free to contact me via WhatsApp or follow me on my social media pages. I'm putting all of my social media pages in the description and the contact in my description. So feel free to reach out for those of us that are in Uganda, East Africa. Until next time, see you.